I don't know if it has happened to you, but when you show your pain, sometimes others try to hurt you more. Some people like to see others in trouble and can even make our lives worse. This is often because of jealousy or a desire to see others suffering from a behavior that others call sadism. By not showing what hurts you at work or anywhere else with your friends, even in your own family, you can actually become stronger. This is exactly what we are going to learn. I will try to tell you how to be strong and how to be protected from the difficulties of life, what emotions should guide us. Think of yourself as a tree during a storm. The leaves and branches may shake, but the trunk remains strong and rooted. Just because that tree pretends that it doesn't bother you, doesn't mean that you ignore the problems. They control you. You remain strong, calm, and responsible for your life, even when everything around you is chaotic. In this video, we will discuss some principles from the teachings of the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who you may have heard of, but we will also remember the knowledge that true power comes not from violent thunder, but from the silent light that shows you the way. And remember what Epictetus once said: we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we react to them. Please listen more than you speak. The famous sage Tatus pointed out that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We learn and develop not only by repeating our own words, but also by hearing others. We must remember that understanding comes from active listening. As Stephen R. Covey says, most people do not listen with the intention of understanding. They listen with the intention of responding. Make a conscious effort to really hear what others are saying. Don't just plan your response. Wait for the worst. Epictetus is a wise philosopher. Unique. Offers an effective solution. Imagine that everything you fear has already happened. Embrace failure for growth. Failure is a great teacher. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise that leads to growth and improvement. Thomas Edison's words coincide with this principle. I didn't fail. I just found 10,000 ways that wouldn't work. Embrace every failure as a step toward success. Discover yourself. Be wary of wealth. It can be a double-edged sword. It can bring comfort, but it can also be accompanied by greed and, as Socrates said, corruption. Remember, value character over money. Diversify your dreams. It is risky to pin all hopes on a single goal. Distribute your desires to increase your chances of fulfillment, as Epictetus advised. Do not wish for only one thing. Have many sources of happiness to be happy. This diversity leads to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Remember that death is inevitable. Awareness of mortality helps you to prioritize the really important aspects of life. As the Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, you can leave life right now. Aurelius encourages you to live each day as if it were your last. Rather than what you lack, you should embrace humility, embrace your current blessings, and leave the door open to continuous learning. Socrates' famous quote, emphasizing that you know nothing. The importance of being open to new information and perspectives is to accept that you don't know everything. Move towards learning more. Avoid blame and guilt. Assigning blame brings inefficiency. Instead, focus on solutions. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you that matters, it's how you react to it. Instead of assigning blame, take responsibility for your responses. Surround yourself with positive positions that your work affects. Understand that your overall social circle is essentially the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and the quality of that average. Choose friends who uplift and inspire you. Your reactions shape your destiny. They define how you react to situations. As Marcus Aurelius said, your life is more than the events themselves. The best revenge is to be do every action. Fulfilling your responsibilities diligently and honestly as if it were the last of your life brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment. Ignore the haters and focus on your path, not the critics. As Theodore Roosevelt said, he who thinks that praise belongs to man is no critic. Instead of responding to negativity, focus on constructive pursuits. Choose simplicity. A simple life can bring more joy and less stress. Simplify life by reducing its complexities. You create space for the things that really matter. Control your reactions to others. You have the power to choose how you react. For growth, worry only about what you can control. Focus on what you can change. And as we have epically said, some things are within our control, and others we must accept as such. A daily positive outlook or gratitude can change your outlook on life. Instead of focusing on what you lack, appreciate what you have. This change in outlook brings a sense of peace and fulfillment, as Oprah Winfrey famously said, different in justice from the one who did it. Be grateful for what you have. Move on with clean emotions. Don't stop. Eventually you will have more. If you focus on what you don't have, you will never have it. This acceptance, which is a natural part of life, allows for growth and new experiences. As the Greek philosopher Heraclitus said, change is the only constant in life. When you accept change, you become more adaptable and resilient. Every change is an opportunity to learn something new and look at life from a different perspective. Instead of being afraid of change, look forward to the new doors that a different perspective can open. Remember that these fortitude principles are not just theories, they are practical guidelines for dealing with life's ups and downs. If you found these insights useful, share your thoughts in the comment below and keep exploring. In the meantime, we would be grateful if you subscribe and follow us. Live with health and love.